Hello everybody, welcome. My name is Rubydung. Welcome to today's episode. As you can see, I'm here at the top of the world. Actually, I'm just right here on top of the Melon Farm. And I actually have a really good view of everything. I never realized how good this view was. Really tall up. This is the tallest thing in my world, so I actually have a really good view of everything, and I actually can see a good amount of the torch grid. It doesn't go as far as I'm wanting it to go, but it does go quite far, and it looks amazing from up here. Like, oh my gosh, this is really weird. But also I get to see the rest of the base, and you can see where I cheaped out in parts and fully did others. So, like the tree farm over there, you can see where I fully did that. The wheat farm, I fully did that. Then you can see the hostile mob farm where I cheaped out slightly. Then you see the sugarcane farm where I completely cheaped out. And then there's also the mushroom farm where I haven't even bothered doing it. So, just been taking a little look over this while it's the middle of the night, and I was just filling all this in. And that got me to thinking that I probably should be finishing up some of the small things around this base, because there is a bunch of stuff around here that doesn't have that kind of polish to it that I've been really wanting, because quite a bit of it just doesn't have roofs. There's missing a floor on that building. The passive mob farm just doesn't work at all, so I probably should tear out a part of the internal mechanism for that, just so that way the building doesn't burn down, or at least I should remove the lava, actually. I probably should remove the lava and patch in the missing part for the windows, because it just doesn't work at all now, so there's no real reason to have a fire hazard around, so probably should do something about that. But the important thing is that I have finished this project now. Well, mostly. It still requires a bit of polishing, aka that bit over there. But we now have a full drop for all of the melons, and there is now no waste whatsoever. So when I pull that lever, all of the melons are going to go down into that area over there, so I don't have to worry about them collecting out in the ocean anymore, all the way down here. I just want to finish up stuff like that. Oh, I also have to fill in that actual mineshaft tunnel here, because I'm not supposed to be able to access the building from this area. I probably should build a building access down here, but I don't have one. The only building access I have here is this thing I haven't constructed. So today's episode is probably going to be me wasting a whole bunch of wood, because I've been slowly farming up wood for that math project I did a while back there. Probably should get rid of that lava that I was talking about. And I've been using that wood in order to construct this over here. So probably going to use quite a bit more of it even now. So that way, let me just pull the lever here again so you guys can see it. I think there's a few. Yeah. Got a couple of melons. Some are still falling down. And high up ones. But yeah, guys, that is mainly what I'm planning to do for today, is just some finishing touch projects. So I think a good start would probably be putting in the rest of this building, starting with the stilts. So I'm actually going to begin stilting up this building, and I'll be back with you guys, hopefully with a noticeable amount finished on it. Okay, I've gone through and built up a bit of the base there for the actual melon part of the farm. Let me just come around here, swim around, and get into an angle where I actually can show you from a better side. I still need to go through here and do some of the repairs I was planning on, because I haven't done any of that yet. But let me just come across the little bridge area here all the way over to the part I want to show you, which is the basic bridge outline I have been doing for the base. So, in case you're curious, this is a standard procedure that I've been doing throughout the base. You can see across the way over there. Pretty similar. Is a 3-block window. Bookshelves will go here. Another 3-block window. Bookshelves. The only difference here is I actually left a 3-block thing, and then an actual access way to the melons, along with a blockade, so you don't aren't able to actually look into the main farm. Matter of fact, there's actually a thing for this. Sadly, I'm not actually able to see how many melons I can harvest at a time now, but when I flick this lever, they're all going to group up on these couple of blocks here. So it's not going to go all the way out to here anymore. It's all going to group up in that area. Come up and pick all that up, and then de-extend. And I can look up this if I ever plan to see, like, ooh, has any of the melons grown? It's going to be a bit hard, but I can do that. So I do have quite a bit of melons on me because of this. I am going through wood quite rapidly, and also I need to begin putting in the bookshelves for this next little bit. I also have to probably begin constructing the next part, which is either going to be a second melon farm or a pumpkin farm, so I can actually have both those resources gathered out. Now, though, this is not what I'm planning on doing right now. I just wanted to get this little bit of the base built out. I am now probably going to show a little montage of me fixing up things around the base because I desperately need to get things fixed up. So, let's begin prettifying this base. Okay, first repair, pretty simple one right off the bat. This ugly little zombie dropper that I've had around for a few episodes, which has been bothering me, has now had logs put in place and has now been actually attached to the main building. So that way, it actually looks kind of proper. I do have to attach prettify it from the inside, though, because currently on the inside, it doesn't look correct yet. Let me learn to sprint. I don't, the glass is currently facing into the wood, so kind of have to change that up a little bit, but, yeah, just going to be a bit more of a, yeah, that has to be changed up, so probably going to break the glass here and swap, like, let me grab my silk touch here in a second. And, oh, nope, that dropped into the glass, that dropped into the water, not the glass, that dropped into the water. Yeah, and boom. Then, with that changed out, I can then, come through here, and, oh, am I gonna have enough wood? No, wait, one more plank, one more, and, oh, whoopsie. And boom. Now complete. So we're no longer going to have a little black thing there. And I can move up and nice unimpeded window that I can see the top of the farm with. It looks odd. Probably can do some adjustments so it won't look as odd, but yeah, that's currently the design of it. Actually, I probably want to I'm thinking about it. Do I have a crafting table? In this area, I have a crafting table up here. Let me go to that. Crafting table. Let me actually make some stairs, because I think replacing that little thing there with some stairs would actually make it look a lot better. Back down here, and... Ooh. Parkour time? Parkour. Ooh, just got it. So, break these 3 blocks here, and place stairs, so that way they're not touching the glass at any point. Come back through here, and looks fine. Probably could find a way to make it look better, but yeah, looks good for now. It probably just looks weird because it's lopsided slightly because of how the farm had to be designed. But it's just how it is. Probably can just extend it over 1 block and it'll be fine. But yeah, that is currently what I have planned for the zombie spawner. The next fix is actually a pretty simple one, so I might as well do that one on camera as well. Come over here to the passive mob farm, grab some planks, and yoink! The fire hazard is now gone. So, I can now fill in that window, which has not been filled in for the longest time. Actually, I can fill that in on camera because the fill-in is so simple. I left all the pieces to fill in just right there, because I knew that I'd fill it in at some point. Presumably with, like, oh crap, there's a zombie here. There's no longer a zombie here. Presumably with the non-burnable slabs, but the biggest problem was having that the logs would burn away, so I just didn't bother doing anything for it at the time because I just couldn't think of a way to make logs not burn. But now, the fastest way to make logs not burn is to remove the logs. So, kind of a good solution, I think. But yeah, let me just fill this in very quickly. It's a very wait a second. Okay, yeah. Very easy fix, especially for this end. And do I have? Yeah, okay. And torch right here. Then right here. Boom! Now I just need to grab some logs and plank here. Double log and boom! That wall is now nice and complete. Now time to do it for the second one. And now it's repaired. Okay, now I've gone through and put in an underside to the previously passive mob farm. Previously, it was just this big old open gap into the bottom, so you could see all the dirt and wood and half slabs that were holding up all the water. Now it is a completely flat surface that is just holding that back. I might drop this wood thing here down by one, so that way it's not just a completely flat flooring, but honestly it's probably not going to be too much of a big deal. I can come all the way down here and look at it from the outside quickly, so I can run down this track so I can get a view of it. No, wait, I forgot there's a building there. Whoopsie. But yeah, that is a thing that you can now see. It's more noticeable, though, if I come all the way inside. And there is now, the light is shining in, and you can see there is an actual ceiling to this room now. So this room is now fully complete. Actually, no, it's not fully complete. I almost said it was fully complete. I still need to put the banners up, which I just need to get the wool for that, honestly. It's a pretty quick thing, a pretty quick solution, so probably actually going to do that this episode. Yeah, this room is now completely sealed off, ever since I first built it, and then it burned down. Then I left it open because I didn't want it to burn down again. But yeah, so I just need to grab some wool, actually. Do I have the wool around here to actually build something like that? There's white wool. That's about it. If I build it, I'd probably want to build it out of red wool. Because that's what the main banner's built out of, on the front of the base. Let me check that real quick. I want to make sure that is indeed a correct thing that I am stating. It also need to be brown wool, in which case that's not happening. That's I'm not going through that many dungeons. Not happening. There's a little bit of brown wool. It's mostly light gray, in which case I do have light gray, and I do have red, but not a lot of red, so I need to farm up some roses, actually, so I could use the bone meal to do that, so I might actually do that here, right now. Okay, so not turning out quite like I wanted. Having a bit of difficulty, designing this banner. The area I gave myself is, not very tall, but very wide. And, having difficulty writing letters that take up the correct area. On top of that, I also made an even space, so having some trouble with, trying to figure out how to write this properly. So, yeah. But that is probably going to be something that I will have to tackle next episode. Probably going to not actually be dealing with the banners next episode. It's probably going to be something for way later down the line. But I wanted to do just basically a couple of fix-up stuff because I pass through this base all the time. It's on my main route of basic work that I do, so I was getting somewhat annoyed by basic things not working. Oh, by the way, you actually can get a better angle of the underneath of the hostile mob farm. Let me also to extend that to mushrooms. Well, that way melons will grow while I'm talking here. You get a better look around of underneath the thing from here. But, yeah, guys, probably going to be focusing on the water base or something like that next episode, because I do need to actually do work on that somewhat soon-ish. Hopefully not going to start a new base anytime soon, but watch it. I'm going to probably start one in like 2 episodes or something like that. But yeah, guys, that will hopefully be it for today's episode. Probably going to go back to doing some basic base work. Probably going to do some mining for the underground base as well. Need to enchant up a whole bunch more picks. So go back to mining, do some enchanting. Probably going to wind up doing that. But yeah, guys. Oh, also need to do some more wood because, oh boy, the projects I've done today have gone through my wood supplies. Let me tell you what. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. See ya in the next one. Bye.